What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. I found myself impulse buying this LEGO I Am Groot set, which I've been eyeing for a while, but like never really wanted in my collection, but it was on sale at Target, so I just decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. It was only like 40 bucks, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I really like the kind of mixtape that you get in this set. That was kind of a big appeal to it for some reason. And I don't know, I've just always had kind of like mixed opinions on this set. Part of me thinks it's like a really creepy looking set, but then the other part of me is like, it doesn't look that bad. You get a cool plaque too, and so let's just go ahead and unbox it. I feel like I hate the stupid push tabs. I almost like destroyed the box opening it, but opening up the box though, there are way too many stickers, I feel like, in this set. For such a like small and like kind of like not expensive set, that's a lot of stickers to have. But surprisingly, there's only 3 bags in the entire set, and I just thought it was funny. They keep up the trend with putting the pink brain piece inside any of these models, and so here's our finished product over here. And one thing I will say, this set is a lot smaller than I thought it was, but it's still cool. You get some nice side builds like this mixtape, which has Volume 2 and Volume 1 on it, which is pretty cool because I love the Guardians soundtracks. Obviously, it doesn't work as a real mixtape, but still cool. And the Groot model is really detailed. I like all of the sticker pieces on them. I wish they were prints, but oh well. And there's a lot of details with like kind of like the like whip pieces that you see on him to like kind of indicate vines. There's lots of leaves on there and just a lot of like varying elements that they use to kind of give the model a bit more texture, and I feel like they do a really good job at it. It's not the most difficult build in the world. It's actually pretty straightforward and only took me about like 30 minutes to put together, and he's very posable too, which I kind of like. The head is the only part that's like not as posable as I would like it to be. You can't really turn it, you can just kind of like tilt it up and down, and you can pose him in a lot of different ways. You can also kind of like fully articulate the legs a little bit, and the feet also move too, so I thought this was a pretty good display model. I love the posability in it, and so now let's go ahead and try and find a spot for it in my Guardians of the Galaxy collection, which, as you can probably see here, there's not a lot of room, but I think I can make it work. Ideally, I'd like to have it by the Star-Lord helmet, because those are kind of like 2 UCS sets, but in the end, I had to kind of put it over here, and I think this placement worked out pretty well too. I really like it because it's like kind of like, doesn't really take up too much space and make things look crowded. I don't like how the mixtape is kind of in the background, but what I do like is it's by the brickhead that I got earlier on in the year. I think around like March or something was when I finally ended up getting that, and I thought it fit really well into the spot that I had put for it, and it doesn't look too crowded. He's kind of thrown in there. I originally wanted him to kind of like be sitting against the shelf, but that didn't really work with how the legs pose. But let's just go ahead and go through the Guardians of the Galaxy collection now that I've added a new set. So everything has kind of remained the same, but like it's still fun to kind of take a look at everything that I've got over here. I really like the mix of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and 2 sets together, and then I feel like the Baby Groot kind of blends in there really nicely. We've got Rocket's Warbird, which I think is more of a comic-based set, and then we've got the Eternal sets, which aren't really Guardians of the Galaxy, but they kind of give off the same vibe in the MCU, so I thought those look kind of cool displayed next to them. We've also got T'Challa Star-Lord from the Series 1 of the Marvel Studios CMFs, and then I've got a handful of Guardians minifigures inside of my Marvel Shadow box, which I thought was pretty cool. My favorites are Yondu and that Drax from Guardians 2, as well as the original Star-Lord, and then we've also got the Sakaran and Ronan the Accuser from the first Guardians movie inside of here, and then I've got a few others kind of posed in my Lego City. These are some of the ones from Guardians 1, and then also some from the Advent calendar that we got a few years back when they did the holiday special, and then I've even got more Guardians minifigures, not a ton, but some inside of this minifigure bin over here, so those are pretty cool, I would say. I really want to add more to the Guardians collection. I was almost tempted to buy the Venomized Groot instead of the regular one, but I thought that felt like more of a Spider-Man set, so I'm happy I got the regular one. And then also seeing the Milano that they revealed for the Summer Wave, that is really tempting to buy. I feel like it looks way better than the Benatar, but that might just be because it's new, but I don't really have space for it, so I probably won't get it, but like that's a great set to add to the collection. Same with the Dancing Groot, though I feel like it's weird that we now have 3 different versions of Groot on the market, so I feel like it's like literally just a yearly tradition at this point where they give us a new Groot set, which is kind of funny. But I also was tempted to buy the Baby Rocket because I feel like I could fit that into the collection, but honestly, this has kind of been similar to the Baby Groot set where I'm just like, I'm kind of like stuck in between on whether or not I want to buy it or not, because like some days it looks really cool and then other days I'm like, this is a creepy looking Lego set. But anyway, that's everything I have planned for the Guardians of the Galaxy collection. It's a pretty solid collection. I like how it takes up most of the shelf here, and I think everything looks nice on display, and I'm happy I was able to add the I Am Groot set to the display, as that was a kind of just random addition. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you're new around here. But we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye.